I don't have enough money for Taco Bell, but what I do have pleases me greatly. Here is an adventure for character levels 15 through 20th level of the basic D&D game, or if you want, you can easily convert this to advanced Dungeons and Dragons and pick all sorts of spells and abilities that the enemy will have that he normally doesn't have for this edition. In other words, warriors can have, say, blind fighting or specialization, that sort of thing. Well, anyway, uh, this adventure um, is one where the players are hired um by a lord who isn't getting his tax money. Excuse me, his tax money from, and he's also lost communication with a land that is his province to the south. So he's not getting his money. He sends the players to investigate after a team of soldiers and diplomats fail to return. So it's there that you learn that this um, thing has opened up in the sky, and some areas in the lands that the players are going to be visiting. The visuals are small distances, like 60, 70 feet, because of the mist or the fog or whatever. But the monsters which they have to face are really tough. Plenty of dragons. In fact, there is one of the dragons involved here. Of course, from the cover, you kind of guessed that. But it's a black dragon. Um, yeah, here's the location of the dragon's lair. And also, he's teamed up with a couple other villains, and I'm going to leave that up to you what you think they might be. But, yep, really interesting. There's a tower there that the players have to get into. Um, if I can, turn the page, there's an illustration there by Jeff Easley. Doesn't really add a lot to the game. I don't think it's misleading because they do have to fight an army of the dead, but at that level, it's pretty much a guaranteed success unless we're talking specters and all sorts of tougher um, monsters. This is a new monster called the Death Leech, and they added some new magic items to the game, which are, of course, I think they should be considered one of a kind. They always give you some pre-gens. If you don't want to roll characters, you just transfer the information here to their character sheets. A typical adventure of this level will have, look at this, Sir Maltus Faro. He's a 22nd lawful fighter. And I just want to say in this edition, they only have a few alignments. They don't have all the varied alignments that advanced Dungeons and Dragons have. You're either lawful or chaotic or neutral, and I think you get a little bit more of a lenient thing. You can't really lose your levels or anything if you act out of step. But this guy, he's got the feel of a paladin. So anyway, plate armor +3, shield +3, armband of absorption, absorbs any magic spell of 4th through 5th level. Good lord, that's powerful. You got to use a charge. You have to decide before the spell is cast, that sort of thing. Boots of wall walking. Oh my god. and he's actually got some jewelry that's worth big bucks. So anyway, here's another map. Uh, I know I photocopied. Yeah, I photocopied uh, some of this. It's just called Gollum Village. I think there's an important encounter that takes place here, so I thought to photocopy that. And yeah, it's a decent adventure. I wouldn't say, it's too tough, or the stuff that players are going to miss, as long as they stay within the boundaries of the map that they're starting in, which they're just coming down from the mountainside. They should be able to do it no problem. But you've got to, you can't just waste your abilities and everything and start losing characters one by one. All right, have a great evening.